Hello everybody, welcome back to Dark Souls 3, and it's time for us to go ahead and take on Farron Keep. Of course, in the previous episode I left off in Firelink Shrine. All I've done is teleport to the bonfire that we tagged earlier on in the playthrough. Slight change in gear, as I said, had a little bit of a play with the fashion here. I've gone with the Lothric Knight leggings as well as the Knight armour. Put some extra rings on, which meant that I needed to drop the weight of the gloves to keep us under the 70%. We've got the Great Swamp Ring and the Sage Ring on, basically meaning that the Fireball is now going to do more damage and be cast quicker. Thereby building up our casting type abilities, as that is the direction I'd like to go in as we continue with the playthrough. So the first thing we're going to do here, straight around to the left. I think this item here is a large Titanite shard, so we're going to grab that. Nope, it's a ragged mask. Totally off. Quite a lot of these slugs around. No reason like for or against killing them. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to do it. They are fairly easy souls to be grabbing. Their drops aren't particularly amazing, but it just kind of stops you getting swamped by them if there's a lot of them around. As you can see, got the poison building up as you actually enter the swamp, so do be aware of it. The damage isn't necessarily like, it's not crazy damage that you're going to get hit by as you take the poison damage. What you need to be aware of is that if you get hit by a combo, that is where you're going to be at the most risk, as it will quite often finish you off if something gets you close to death. Can't remember if there's an item over here. I don't think there is. No. Of course, over that way where you see the slug facing into the building there is where we picked up the Estus shard. So anybody that's kind of joined us for this video alone, that's what you'll find over there. Make our way over this way, grab this item. Can't remember what this is. Clearly I was wrong in thinking we were going to grab some large Titanite shards here. We're not. It's going to be standard size ones instead. I'm just going to clear our way along this side. Be careful, you are going to end up coming across a building with Darkwraith inside of it, and you do need to be ready for that encounter when you start getting towards it. Again, all this stuff, look, not really anything to come over here for. This is just me kind of clearing my way through. Oh, that was really quick. Wasn't expecting that. So yeah, not really that much to kind of worry about. I apologise if I get any more stuttering. I am still uploading in the background of this recording, just because it's quicker for me, particularly on a day off. So here he comes. Be careful. His attacks are quite punishing. And again, this is what I was saying about, you know, be careful of your health. Heal early rather than later. I hate how unstaggerable these guys are. Yeah, don't wait for your health to get too low, because the poison will finish you off if you get caught by a combo. Backstab nearly missed, but we got him, that's fine. Didn't realise they dropped cracked red eye orbs, not that we need them, we've got the full one anyway. And the most important reason to be coming over this way, Sage's Call. I think that's everything on this left side. We can carry on over that way, but I don't think there's any items over there. And what we actually want to do is get up onto this big set of rocks just here. And that is going to take us to get the first candle. There are 3 candles that we have to extinguish. And once we've done that, we can actually go ahead and face the boss area. So that is the mission. Shouldn't actually take that long. I apologise that the previous episode was actually like really, really long. I don't know if that's just because it's a longer area than I expected it to be. But yeah, that's kind of how that's going to be. This one will be considerably shorter though. Ooh, we blocked it. Didn't expect that to happen. Grab that, there we go. Extinguish the candle. Sorry, I hope that wasn't too noisy, me slurping some drink there. The first font. The lights. That's 1 of 3 down. Getting pretty close to actually being quite a strong pyromancer at this point. Really, really cool. Luckily the poison doesn't carry on damage us through that, because that would be pretty cheap, really, wouldn't it? So I'm gonna grab this, rock pine resin. Not really a fan of using poison myself, not unless it's like a stationary enemy. Like in terms of like actual heated fights, not really all that useful. I think that's everything up here. Where's the way back down again? It should have like an exit side around here somewhere. What am I missing? Is that it? There it is. There we go. And here we're going to see one of my least favourite enemies in the game. Where is he? I'm surprised he's not already aggroed on us. That's him just there. I really do hate this enemy's movement pattern and attacks. So we're going to take him from range. Really, really hate him. And then from here, we've got this path side here. Of course, now quite looking forward to getting more Estus shards so we can start having some blue Estus flasks. So we can actually start using more spells, which would be nice. On both of these kind of little broken bridges, although I suppose actually it was all the same bridge at one point, so calling it multiple bridges is probably inaccurate. Got items, got the purple moss, that can cure poison if you wish to. If you're feeling desperate and you want to keep poison, healing it, you can. But I just feel like it's a losing battle in this area anyway, so no real reason for that. Gonna head up this way. Grab the greatsword. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. Obviously aggroing all of these kind of dog-like enemies. I don't seem more too enthused about coming and get me. I don't really want to fight them in the muck if I can help it. I'm happy to drop attack you though. There we go. There's your friends. There's one. Again, high stability shield's going to be your friend here. Cool, with that done, we can go ahead and go up this part. I think it's this part. I'm trying to see where I am now. I think I'm a little bit turned around. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is the same one I've already been up. That's fine though. That's totally the wrong way. Sorry about that. I have gone totally the wrong way there. Back down here. But at least now I know where I am. Yeah, so there we go. So we've cleared those few items over there. There's going to be a bit of a loot round that we need to do anyway later on. But over this way. Grab this Tarnite shard. Now it's to this point where I may adjust how many Estus flasks are healing ones, because dealing with those guys down there using multiple fireballs on them is, what's the word, preferable to fighting them one-on-one properly. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Get this extra candle put out just here. Boom. Font number 2. As you can see, we're already 2/3 of the way there, really. Although we do have a side area to go and do as well whilst we're doing this, which may kind of really extend the episode, I suppose. But again, nothing too long. And really just adds to the amount of power we're going to be able to bring against that boss. We're going to take a heal here. There's a bonfire literally on the other side of this, so we don't really need to care about anything. I don't know why that disengaged me there. Get out. Fine. Have some fire. Didn't even look like he was blocking there. Whoa. Now that is toxic rather than poison, so be careful of that. That will actually stack on top of poison. And you will then start losing HP extremely quickly if that procs on you. Oh, come on. That's it, you're down. Get behind that. There we go. That puts those down. So at this point you have a choice in the order in which you want to do things. You can either go and switch your Estus over now to deal with those three guys there. You can see them, they're quite big. And essentially you can use the fire orb to aggro them one at a time. The fire orb will be pretty effective at doing quite a lot of damage to them. Or you can do what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and clear the rest of the area first. And then I'm going to come back for them, because we are going to have to come back here anyway to reset, to go through that door there, which is the one that kind of takes us to the boss fight. So, first things first, we're going to go over this way. I think this is a bone shard through this way, so this is going to increase the effectiveness of our Estus flasks. Quite a few slugs in here, you don't want to get caught by them. Going to use the R2 to kind of poke through the doorway. Don't get trapped by them. Obviously you can just kind of run in, grab this and run out the other end. But we're going to kill everything. There we go. And whilst we're local, where is it? Yeah, there's the ladder. So we're going to go up this ladder just here. I guess Mark's clearly not whilst we're in the area. Well, as you can see, the deeper water slows you down even more, so be careful about that. Now I've got more than enough time actually to be upgrading the shield, which I may well do. Once we reach the next bonfire, which is really, really close. We're going to jump across here. Bit of a danger of getting stung out there, but that was okay. Grab this. I suppose I might as well grab that as well while we're here. I think this is most of the upper end of items anyway. That's Sunlight Talisman. So yeah, we've got that area to do over there, the boss fight, and another giant crab. And then the little bit, yeah. So we've got a fair bit of kind of moving around to do. But we're going to do the upper area now, just because we're here already. But it's kind of just finishing off the edges of the area now. The center area is mainly done, so the area is much quicker than some of the previous ones. Just got to get up that ladder. There we go. Cool. So in there we've got a bonfire. But before we go through into there, heading up around the side, we've got a crystal lizard. Try and get it stuck in the corner. There we go. Puts him down. More twinkling titanite. If we want to use it, we can do. This is all stuff I'm gonna save so that we can experiment with stuff. I'm gonna kind of duplicate the save. Dreamchaser's ashes should make Cirrus reappear. Here we have another covenant. So you can actually join the covenant, which gives us the Farron of Watchdogs of Farron. Doesn't really affect any of the quests, so you might as well do that. Should pop you a trophy or achievement while you're at it. Before we head back to the Firelink Shrine though, to kind of activate that, we're going to head on round and up further on this lift. I've got some more stuff to take care of. Need quite a lot of souls now to actually level up. We're going to get quite a bit over here. So this area should be vaguely familiar to you. You'll see in a minute what I mean as we go around. First thing we're going to do though, we're going to go deal with Mr. Big Dude over here. This guy, I think has actually been in all 3 games now, the Asylum Demon. Although I think he's called something else here. So this guy drops kind of like a mini boss soul. Drops a very, very handy ring, which I may even put on. As you can see, he takes damage like a boss. Do be careful. Obviously, even with a decent shield, he's still staggering me pretty easily. But he's down like that. There we go. Surrounded by embers and the great axe, which is pretty nice. So again, this is why I kind of wasn't worried about selling some of those embers earlier. I'm already back up to 15 because I've not really lost many. So that is, although this may look like it, this isn't the end of this area. Got some other pretty cool items to grab as well. If we go just over here, there is a break in the wall for us to drop off. So we're going to grab this like that. And down here, as you can see, we've still got one of the pyres to look out. Kind of cool how you can actually see some of that from up here. You can see kind of all the areas that we've been to. Really cool. I like that. Alright then, so up here we've got a few things to deal with. First things first though, is we're going to try and get these crystals. We're going to try and make this guy go into the wall so it doesn't aggro the other one, because there's two. I want to try and get them both in one go. Don't think there's any enemies to worry about here. Large starlight shard, that's great. I'll take another one of those. Yeah, that's good. Should get, yeah, lightning spear. Can't remember what this is. Dragon crest shield, there we go. I've got a third crystal here. You want to kind of try and stay on this right hand side just here. Oh, it didn't really work how I wanted it to. That's a shame. I'm gonna spring the trap. I'm pretty confident I'll be able to kill everything. I'm fine. Just make your way up to the top. It doesn't really matter how many of them come for you up here because there's enough space to kind of roll around and get around them all. But they're not even running at me, so at this point I don't actually care. There we go. There's one down. There are quite a lot of them, so do be careful about kind of engaging all of these. Kind of the worst thing that could happen really is getting backstabbed by the thief, which we'll avoid. You get this guy with the shield. Wanted to kick there, really. Chin's not just a kick button. There we go. Boom, that's you down. I'll deal with you. I think that's about everything. Now the thing that should make this area quite familiar to you is that if you look over that way, that's actually where we met Yol. So kind of just a cool bit of geography there. Now to get back round without homeward boning, you drop off here. Now if you miss this drop, it's insta-death for some reason, even though it's not really that big of a drop. It's really, really weird. So I am going to homeward bone out because it's much safer to do so. I'm just having a look, as always, double checking what is available to me. So I'm going to homeward bone back to the bonfire. We're going to use these souls. We're going to see Sirius again. Oh no, she's not here. I thought she would be. I'm sure the Dreamchaser's ashes make her appear again. Maybe we have to give them to the maiden first, so we'll do that. Give Umbral Ash. Obviously, I've already given her the Paladin's ones as well.
Umbral Ash is this. This barren dust, stuff of a fool, won't yield aught.
Really?
Where didst thou happen upon the stuff? Tell me for the sport.
Tell her where they found the
yes,
ash.
I see. Clinging to lofty dreams in this dying world, more's the pity. It must come from one most foolish indeed. Wouldst thou not agree?
Maybe. Cool. Right then, so, not really anything that I want to sell to her. We've got a pretty good amount of different gems now that we can start infusing with. Not too bothered about that right now though. So let's level first, and then we'll look at upgrading the shield. Where are you?
Welcome, host.
Oh, can you see that? Level up, please. Thank you kindly. We're going to take some attunement. I'm going to start wanting to build up my focus point pool now. So intelligence focus point is going to be the main stats that we start leveling. That and HP, depending on how quickly we start dying as we start going forward. I think that's everything of importance right now. Yes, let's upgrade the shield. Improved stability, always good to have. So basically means that less stamina will be required for blocking, which is good. Alright then. Undead bone shard to use, that's good. Let's do this. +3. Ooh. Travel. So we don't really want to go back to there. I've already cleared the top of that area. So we're going to go to the Keep ruins. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Not going to change my Estus just yet. Not quite ready to go dealing with the big guys. We'll do a little bit more first. So that's the way back through those guys. We're going to head back down here. Now do be aware that obviously you're going to take a lot of damage doing this part, which is why we're not changing the Estus flask yet. We're going to hang a left. Might as well grab Titan Shard, why not? I think something's aggroed. Yeah, there we go. Grab that. Cool. Down we go. So we're going to head straight over this way. That's obviously where those big guys are. I'm not going to bother those right now. The reason I'm kind of doing it this way is because we want to kill them all in one go if we can. And I will show you why once we get over there. Still a couple more of these to deal with. That was funny. Come on. There we go. Here's our first scroll. Now we have to give that to Orbeck before we face this boss, otherwise he'll disappear. But once we've given it to him, he will permanently be in the Filing Shrine for us. Once we start buying some of his spells, I think it's 3 or 5 spells, he'll give us the Dragon Crest ring, which will basically make it worth our while to actually start using spells, which would be cool. Now, big crab here. It's a trick to deal with this guy. We're going to try and move towards this tree. In case you hadn't already guessed, we're going to have the giant archer start shooting at him in a second. Just got to hold out. Boom! Boom! I don't know if we can actually critical hit him with that as well. That would be really cool. Boom. There we go. Very little reason to struggle with him. That gives us the lingering Dragon Crest ring, which makes the duration of like overtime spells last longer, and the Crown of Dusk, which makes magic spells do more damage at the expense of magic resistance. So all of the castery stuff starts to come together now, which is good. Over here, gold pine bundle. Probably use that against the boss. Why not? Alright, I'm going to deal with some of these. Surprised it's not aggroed on me yet. Go take you. I think you can backstab these if you can get close enough, but again, when you're wearing heavier armor, they aggro on you much easier because you make more noise. So if you want to stealth souls, you'll need to make sure you're quiet. Right, so next up, obviously we'll come all the way back round. No reason not to go ahead and rest and reset here. So we'll do that. Right, so with the left side done, from here we're now going to follow the edge over to the right. Be careful going over this way. This place is a very, very easy place to die. And unless you kind of want the items we're going to go and get, no absolute reason for you to do it. Right, let's go with these. We're also going to end up having an extra encounter with Sigil over here, or at least we should do. Are you going to aggro? I don't know if you are. I may need to deal with you. I do need to deal with you. Okay. So as you can see, these guys are not particularly nice to face against. Boom! Get out. There we go. That gives me a decent idea of how many Estus flasks I'm going to need to turn blue to deal with 3 of them in one go. Right then, so let's carry on over. And I guess while we're over here, we might as well deal with the candle that's in this direction as well. Save us some time. So as you can see, Basilisks causing curse. Try to stay out of those clouds. The enemies themselves, not that powerful. They're not actually going to cause any damage on you with their attacks. They're just going to cause insta-death. That's the issue here. Oh, no, no, no. That was a good shot there. Quite happy with that. Got one more left to deal with this guy. Ooh. Right, get in. There we are. Shouldn't be too many of them left in this particular area. So we can go in there. Which is the main reason for coming in this direction. So it's another scroll. And the rest of the antiquated set, which is basically what the Crown of Dusk is a part of. Quite surprised that Sigil hasn't arrived yet. We're going to try and take these guys down one at a time. No, 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 out of that. There we go, shoot down. Probably should have attacked there, really. No, 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 no. Right, okay, we need to find someone decent to fight because he isn't slowed by the puddles. He's probably right behind me right now. Where are you? Where are you? There he is. He's just buffed his weapon up. Be careful about getting hit with it whilst it's glowing blue like that. Whoa, no! Boom! And there's the problem with being a caster that stays still. No! You need to be incredibly careful about his pickaxe though, it does a lot of damage. Ouch, that was well predicted. Yeah! Boom! No more Sigil, you're down. I don't know if it's Sigil or Hazel. Could be either. Cool. So next up, we're going to head on over this way. Now this area takes us back towards the original bonfire of the area. We'll get that later. I guess we could go and get the candle here. Let's go get the candle. Don't think there's particularly tough enemies up here. Oh, he's the worst one. Stop it. Get out. Hate those. It's really weird that the I think they're called Ghrus. The Ghrus without weapons are the worst ones. Right, cool. That's the third candle. way has opened. Cool. So that's that done. Down here is where we killed that kind of big, giant deer thing. Oh, it's come back. Did I rest since I killed one? No, maybe not. Don't know what's out there, to be honest. I whether it's worth getting. Oh, that does hurt. Right, so we're going to go around the other way. And I guess what I'll do is, actually, yeah, we'll clear this back end. Over here. There should be a pyromancy, I think, unless we already picked up, I can't remember. But yeah, we should get flash sweat and a soul item over this way. Shouldn't be many basilisks left. It's really deep stuff over here though, it's not good. It's going to make dodging extremely difficult. Right, one's coming, I can hear it. Right, try not to let it attack. Any more? Also, I know that item's there, but I just don't want to get trapped in there with one of these kind of breathing gas all over me. There we go. One over there, that's fine, it's not aggroed. That's fine. So we're going to grab this item now. Should be somewhat safe. Take that, there we go. Don't think there are any more. We'll keep an eye out because I really don't want to get caught off guard by them. There's one. It's aggroed already. Interesting. Whoa, where did it? No, 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 no! Rolled into the gas. Not good. Right, get out of the way. We'd let that go down a bit. Poison absolutely preferable to curse. Let's get out of here. Let's let it go down a bit. I don't want to die to a foolish mistake. Okay, come for a second. That's going to be flash sweat. Might as well pick that up while we're here. I predicted that. Right, there we go. Now we can actually move. So feel free to come for it now, boys, if you want to. Where you going? No, they're probably going to quit now. Okay, so at this point then, we're going to take a quick trip back to Firelink. We're going to change our ratio of Estus temporarily. I'll probably get an extra level as well, because why not? Get some more achievement. It's kind of what I'm missing most at the moment. Here's Cirrus, as I thought. Speak to her.
Hello again. I have since heard a great deal about you. For one, that you are most gentle of heart. I too am bound by duty, but can offer you my sign. I hear that cordial intrusion lays the path to embers. If I can be of help, by all means, do call upon me. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Boom.
If you should require assistance, use my sign. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Cool. So that sets her on the path that we want her on.
Well,
Then talk to you.
then
Take some more achievement. We'll probably keep on concentrating on attunement until we get an extra slot. At which point We'll switch to intelligence. Or maybe health, actually. I think health is probably going to be a big one fairly soon. What else did we need before we came here? Oh yeah, we're going to change our Estus ratio. So, 1 bar is enough to kill 1, so if we take 3, that will definitely be enough. So, first up, we want to go to Farron Keep. We've got 2 patrolling ones. I don't think the items they're guarding are too important, but I just want to make sure I get them. So we can head over that way first. And then I'll probably come back to the bonfire and teleport my way across rather than actually traverse it all again. It's literally, practically, just to the right instead of the left. And here we'll come across the 2 big... I don't really know what to call them. They're like giant deer, I think. I guess stags works. He's probably going to aggro on me before I can target on him. Alright. Stop dodging! This is why I took extras. Get out the way of that! Now you can cheese these at entrances. So the entrance to the bonfire area he cannot fit through. And obviously because they go so high, it actually blocks quite a lot of them as well. Which is very handy. But this guy's about down anyway. So that solves that issue. These specific ones don't have anything particularly valuable to drop. Oh, I've not equipped my my new Estus yet. There we go. Each one's a full one, as I thought it would be. Now, as a note on FP and Estus, my actual opinion on it is that you should never have... well, essentially you should aim your focus points to be a similar amount to what your Estus currently heals. That way you don't really waste all that much points in it. With the idea being that essentially you multiply your focus points with your Estus. Anything after that you kind of getting diminishing returns on. There we go, so that's that. I think this is just going to be a shard, isn't it? Kind of a waste there. Yep. And I guess I don't need to go back, because it's... I think that's the entrance over there. I can see something glowing, so let's... Oh, that's the Estus soup, isn't it? Okay. Navigation of this area can be a pain. But I know where I am, so that's fine. So, quick rest stop at the bonfire. We'll take care of the other 3. And then it's onwards to the final part of this area, and to the boss. Which will be cool. But before that, we do have something special to do. To unlock the special ending. So we go up here. And then, basically, we can go back down this way. I don't think there's other ones. Should aggro us, so we should just have to kill 1 dog thing, wherever it is, wants to aggro on me. Then, in theory, we can aggro these guys 1 at a time from a distance. Let's clear you just in case. Where's the other one? Right, now these should aggro 1 at a time so long as we target them from range. Which is precisely what I want. One down. And each one of them should drop an item, if I remember rightly. There's number 2. What? That disengage there seemed a bit crazy. Boom, that's you down. There's Francis' hat. This is why you kind of want to do them all in one go, because each of them drops different stuff. And you kind of want to make sure you get everything, so... That finishes you. Gives us the bow. And then the poison gem. There we go, so that's all done. So now we can head through the door that opened. Probably a good idea to heal, but I don't feel like I need it, so I'm just going to head straight through. This is where I die because I'm being stupid. So obviously, I do recommend, because it's only there, I do recommend healing, but there is going to be another bonfire directly through here, so be aware of that. You want to take this path on the left. We've got one of the, I don't know what you call them, the Dreamchaser people that activates these kind of winged things, or whatever you want to call them. No! Stop it! Because these ones won't actually even aggro, even when you're close to them. So killing that is quite a good idea. Striving Stone again. I don't think there's any items up there, but we're going to check. Whoa, bit of a shudder there again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's really weird. Yeah, that's everything up here. Cool. Obviously, you can kill these if you wish to. I don't know if killing one of them aggroes all of them. Let's give it a go. It doesn't. They don't pay attention. This is all free souls at this point. And maybe even chances that they're weapons. I mean, we don't really need the dagger, but you know, why not? Pretty easy, really. Cool, let's those down. Now ahead of us, some Darkwraiths should have set off, and we'll be in a fight right now, over that way. And the Darkwraiths, as you can see, actually fight against the Groom. Kind of cool, really. I don't actually know all of the lore implications of that, but that's essentially the way it happens. He's patrolling back down now, though. This is actually a place where you can farm Pale Tongues, because they will drop them. I think they're like a rare drop or something. I think you can also farm their weapons and armor off of them, which I may well do after this episode, just so that I've got it. Plus that way I'll be able to confirm it as well. Now around here, after we've been and taken care of some business, you will be able to get a summon, which we're actually going to use. It's probably one of the strongest summons in the game. I think you get like 3 chances to use him against different bosses. And I'm quite a big fan of it. Let me take care of this guy. He's like, haha, he thought he was going to get a backstab, but no, well actually, I didn't need it. We've got some more of them just here. Oop. Let's take care of this guy. We've got number 2. Backstab, yeah! And then we've got a big crystal lizard guy. Let's get you taken care of. High stability on this shield is fantastic, I have to say. There we go, some talent scales for upgrading weapons later. Oop, that. Great magic weapon, it's fantastic, especially with high intelligence. And here you'll see we're back at Road of Sacrifices. This is the perfect place to farm his shield from. Which I think I'll do that actually, because his shield is the one that I'm aiming for. We're doing pretty good damage to him now as well, which is useful. Well, they're not ideal. Would be nice to be able to get a singular combo off on him. Just giving this one go on this whilst we're here, just in case it drops. Nope, unfortunately not. But probably a very, very easy and early place to get the shield. And he'll probably be able to drop off of his armor as well. So 2 pretty strong things to be able to acquire at this point, which is pretty handy. But what we are going to do now... Whoa! That was really, really crazy frame drop. I don't know why it's doing that. Get atonement. Not really a fan. I can't remember what this is. I think this is important. Hollow gem. That's pretty handy. And there we are. Now rather than kind of going all the way around again, I'm going to homeward burn back to the farming shrine. And this is where things get crazy. So right now we're about to get 5 free levels. This is why I've left Yol up to this point, because obviously the later you leave this, the more kind of souls worth of levels you're going to get out of him. So getting more expensive levels makes absolute sense here. And of course, if this was you, if you are intending on obviously getting the dark set and the Black Knight stuff, do that before this boss fight as well to get even more out of him. Where are we going to put this first point? Let's go with the achievement for now. Cool, so be aware that before doing this, should I say before doing this, be aware that that's thingy, it's not this way. We're going over here. Wow. I don't understand why it's struggling so much. Anyway, be aware that this pretty face here isn't going to be pretty for very long after you do this, unless you want to put some souls into it, but that's fine. And that this is going to affect your ending. How much is it for a level? 14. I wonder if we can get another level out of this. Quite likely, let's do that. And I'll just make up the rest with embers. I mean, it's only like 1 ember's worth of souls. What's that? 14 and 5. Yeah, we can do that. Right, where's the handmaiden? So let's sell one of those. And I don't really use these. All these. There you go, that works fine for me. So we get an extra level again. Just gets me those extra souls in there. And again, we're going to go with the achievement. That gives me the second slot. That's cool. So right now I'm about to get 5 free levels. So I think I'm actually going to go with 2 in vigor, 2 in endurance, and 1 in intelligence. Just because that's going to up my survivability. And the way that we do this, I've gone the absolute wrong way there. That was silly. We can just go around now. Of course, this is going to take a little bit of time, so once you've seen the method, feel free to skip forward. I'm just going to try and keep this all as one piece, so just make things a little bit quicker in terms of uploading. So we are going to speak to Yol here. We are going to draw out True Strength. So first up, let's go with, we'll do Vigor last, just because having more health is a bad thing. So we'll go with Endurance, because that should in theory speed things up a bit.
Be safe.
And now to get him to do that again, we need to die a few times. Of course, to do that, simply just run up here, high as we can get. I think this is actually the wrong way. Yeah, this isn't high enough. We need to run up that way. Wow. I really don't know what's causing this one. I don't know why it's doing it in here so much. I don't feel like there's that much that it's loading. And then we just jump off this. This should be death. There we go. So 4 times for the first one. And essentially it's 4 then 1, 4 then 1, 4 then 1. And we get 5 levels. So I'll probably see in about 2 minutes. It shouldn't take me too long. As we go through this. Also feel free to pick the souls up if you want to. It doesn't really matter when you've only got 400. Oh wow, didn't kill me. That's some craziness. Do 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 do. Skill, stomp. Hopefully we can get death in one go this time. Now, if you don't have to jump off here, you could go and fight enemies. I don't understand why I'm surviving. Usually that's insta-death. Don't want to survive. Of course, you can obviously just go and let the enemies kill you or jump off cliffs and stuff outside. It's up to you which method you feel is the quickest. Alright then. Let's see if we can get insta-death at this one again at some point. I wonder if they've changed it. Usually when I jump off there, it's just a death. Something's changed. One more death, we get another point. It's good. A bit more endurance, methinks. I'm not bothered about recollecting those souls. It's fine. That's really bugging me. There we go. Let's go and get another point from y'all. Hello.
Oh, our champion. I would do. Then shall we bear?
Yes, there we go. Plus 1 point of endurance, thank you.
Be safe.
So, a few more deaths again. I mean, luckily my PC just, like, goes through those load screens pretty rapidly, which is nice. Just bear in mind, oh, it's not actually affecting me that badly yet. There are items that reverse kind of the way that you look horrible, which I probably will spend at least some money getting one of, so that we don't look terrible all the time. But you'll see what I mean in a minute. Particularly as now the effect happens twice as fast. And what we're doing right now is essentially hollowing, believe it or not. I still just can't fathom why I'm not just insta-dying at the top of here. Because that was always the case. I feel like they've tried to slow people down doing this. I mean, it's not really made that much difference. I shouldn't the whistle. Sorry guys, that's my bad. Do 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 do. Right, we'll go and check after this one. Do 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 do. Let's have a look at hollowing. Where are we? Yes, hollowing is at 9. I imagine 10 probably is the threshold. On do we go? Come on, y'all. I want another point, please.
Oh, I.
Yes.
Then shall bear.
Cool. So next, I want point in intelligence.
Be safe.
Thank you kindly. We're starting to hollow yet? Not really. But you'll see the effect that I mean soon enough. Nope, not even that way. So the next 2 points are going to go into health. boom, 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 boom. So this will be 2 deaths. I think the next point's available at like 16 or something, so maybe we'll be able to get it soon, actually. Da, 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 da. Oh, he's going up much faster. We're going to have a look when it gets 20, so yeah, it makes sense just to go straight after this death. Wrong way. So, what's everyone else's builds like? What kind of characters are you making? Would be good to hear from you all. Jump off there. Boom. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boost the strength of sorceries. How do I look now? Oh yeah, we're getting all disgusting now, look. You can see it. Yeah. Yeah, we have to reverse that, aren't we? Come on. Whoops. Sorry, mate. Draw out true strength. So next is HP. Oh, we can do the second one now. Ace.
Then shall we bet?
Yes. There we are. So we just have to get to 20. Cool. There we go. All done.
I weep at them.
Cool. So now he's about to die. Which should have, in theory, happen the next time we rest at the bonfire. Let's double check. Let's try quitting. He should die. In theory. Level 55 before the Abyss Watcher. Sounds pretty good, really. Yeah, there we go. He's dead. Cool. So now we have Yuria. I think it's Yuria.
Prithee, art thou good Yoel's master? I am Yuria of Londor, a close friend of his. Thanks to thee, Yoel's soul is redeemed. Allow me to express my gratitude in his stead. Another matter. Thou'rt a lord, art thou not? Bearer of the dark sigil, and our Lord of Hollows. For the time thou remainst our Lord, we of Londor shall serve thee. And I, of course, am also thine. Oh, good Hollow. I'm afraid I must say, Orbeck of Vinheim is a cause of much consternation. He proclaimeth himself Lord of Hollows. If left alone, he may one day imperil thy rule. Fall to this matter yearly, else we are unravelled. Decisiveness is the mark of a true monarch.
Cool.
Till we meet again, may the
So with that,
on.
note that she has quite a few items. This is what will make us look nice again, so I'll probably buy one of those fairly soon. We've got the Untrue Dark Ring, Untrue White Ring, so this is kind of like a way of disguising yourself in multiplayer matches, and then we've got all of the same spells that Yoel had, and we actually have the Londor Braille Divine Tome, which we can give to
Till we meet again.
the priestess, I guess you could say. Cool, so with that done, we can now, or at least what we should do, is go and speak to Sorcery Dude, because if we don't, he's going to disappear, and we won't be able to get any sorceries, which would be bad.
Oh my. This is stupendous. And the undead legion of Farron possesses sorceries quite unknown. Thank you for upholding your end of the bargain. I doubt I ever would have made this discovery alone. Now, let us unravel the thing, so you may put these new sorceries to use. Oh my. Well, this is very unusual. It's from Seal, an ancient land of golden sorceries. Not even the Dragon School possesses such a long-lost scroll. What would the Xanthus scholars say with their ridiculous headwear? They would simply slaver over this find.
Cool. And so now we have access to lots of spells. But to use them, we are going to need intelligence, and so therefore a few levels are required before we can actually partake in some of this.
Come again.
We're starting to get there now. Spell sword is coming together. We're quite survivable at 22 vigor and 22 endurance at this stage of the game. That's really nice. Decent amount of vitality is allowing us a rather large amount of defense, really, which is good. I think we got a pyramid stone for you as well, didn't we? No, we didn't.
Do
Okay.
not be gone. What?
I think the next one is after the current boss. And with that, we're actually quite close to the end of the episode, really. Not very much left for us to do. So, back to... yes, Farron Keep perimeter. Now, there are quite a lot of summons available at this boss fight. With good reason. It's kind of a group fight. It's actually a fairly interesting boss fight because at one time there will be 3 opponents, but some of them will actually fight each other. It's kind of interesting. So, now if we use this, you'll see the summon right here. This is a very, very strong summon. I highly recommend this anytime that you can summon it, which we're going to do now. The Londor Pale Shade. You can only get this so long as you are following the Dark Lord questline, basically, which is what I'm doing. So we're going to summon him in now. Now, as far as I'm aware, I think you can only actually have 1 of them. There are 3 in total available. There's him, there's Gotthard, and there's Cirrus, and their summon signs appear further up the hill. Now, right now, I'm going to try to let these guys go and deal with the majority of that up there, because preserving our own endurance is definitely the way forward. As you can see, this is about to turn into a battle. Actually, kind of cool to watch, really. The only time the Ghrul ever win seems to be if the casters manage to hit them with poison, but they really have to get in there quick to do that. I actually really think this is cool to watch. They're so lethal, though. Yeah, he's just so tough and does crazy amounts of damage. It's a bit insane. Wow, that was a good rock. Wow, got most of the set in like one go. That was amazing. All I'm missing is the sword and the boots, I think. That was incredibly lucky. I do intend on getting the rest of their set, I think, once this video's over. And I may even attempt to get the Black Knight shield. Not too fussed on the armor set. I don't think I've got enough vitality to wear it on. But I may go for it. Who knows? Cool. Now bear in mind, whoa. This is actually a very, very good place to what's the word? To farm for these guys drops, because the Ghrul guys, these will drop sword grass, and obviously the guys, they'll drop pale tongues. So between the 2 of them, you can actually get 2 covenants farmed up in this area, which is kind of cool. We're taking a bit of damage, but we should be alright. And I'm just gonna get these guys from range, being I've still got the blue Estus flasks. Totally by accident that, but you know, we should be okay. This boss fight isn't too bad with the pale shade. Cool, super cool introduction to the boss fight. Wow, my defense is fantastic. This guy kind of abides by all of our rules though. He's entirely backstabbable, parryable and everything else. So, not so bad really. We're actually getting down pretty quickly here. Pale Shade barely even taking damage from him. None of his friends are even able to join in the fight yet. We're getting through him that quickly. Get out, there we go. Stage 2. I do like this boss fight, he's so cool. Although he's rested in fire, he's not necessarily what's the word? He hasn't increased in resistance to it, so he's still entirely vulnerable to fire orb. If you can get him to stay still. But obviously with the Pale Shade being Pale Shade, we've got a pretty good tank over there. Boom. Ooh. Some damage coming through there. Whoa. That's not taking chances. Whoa! Wow, I'm making so many mistakes here. Fight's over. As you can see, even if you make mistakes, the Pale Shade practically trivializes the boss fight. And that is done. That's going to be the end of the episode. Not quite enough souls to go and level yet, which is surprising. So, I guess that's going to be it, guys. Obviously, at the end of here, the next area opens up. This is going to be the Catacombs of Carthus. I'm unsure as to whether or not to go and get those stuff that I wanted. I really did want to get the Black Knight shield, but I'm too lazy. I don't know. I'll catch you in the next episode, guys. I'll have a think. Obviously, we'll have a catch up, and I will catch you next time. Hope you've enjoyed what you've watched so far. Enjoy the rest of your day.